right? The devils is always working. Demons lurking in the dark. You see, when Moses went to Ramses, right, and he said, "My God is the one true God," Ramses said, "Ain't no way. The gods I got done gave me all this. Ain't no way your God can do that. I got the one true God." And everybody wondered why God did the 12 plagues. Right? He started doing all the plagues, right? Do you know why he did all that? Because there were all these different false gods for all of those plagues. So he said, "Okay, you're the God of this. Well, I'm gonna make it, turn the river to blood. Oh, you the God of this? Okay, I'm gonna make it rain frogs. Oh, this is the God of that? Okay, well, I'm gonna make it do this. I'm gonna disprove every last one of y'all as gods. I'm gonna prove y'all are false gods, and there is only one true God." See, when he did that, he let it be known. It was time, right? And he let it be known, flat out. That's it. They ain't gonna get. Now they know. Nobody's over me. And that's how this thing going on YouTube right now. It's all these false gods walking around pretending to be the kings of this thing. There's only one. No matter what, you're not me. So I don't care what kind of new BS you're doing. Now, here's what's happening behind the scenes. Champagne Sloppy has contacted YouTube talking about harassment and bullying. And he's listed a lot of YouTubers involved in it. And he's got some people that work for YouTube who does broke as hell trying to go after people's channels. Then you have Gilbert Arenas on the other side. He's upset because Carcino, know his ex, and his ex likes Carcino, so he's mad about that. So then he's out there doing what he's doing. And then you got LeBron James and his team, and Rich Paul and all of them. They're all ganging up to try to come after your boy and say, "He's been harassing us." Okay, tell us on the dog where you've been touched. Okay? Nobody cares. I don't care if I have 2 views or 200,000 views. I will read you your goddamn rights. Because that's what I do. I tell it like it is. That's how I roll. Now, they got a problem with it. They just got a problem with it. It's not my fault. I can't deal with other people's insecurities. That's not my job. My job is to kick ass and take names. Now, Champagne Sloppy. Why do you want people to know about your past history and your connection to trafficking and illegal guns? You want the public to really know about that? But what happened at the party you say that never happened? And the girl you trying to write off is crazy. You know I got that information and never put it out, right? The party that you said that never existed, that it's all fabricated. How can a party be fabricated if I know the truth about the party? I don't think the party's fabricated, brother. Now, you ain't my brother either, by the way. I just said brother is an extension of slang. But let's move forward. There's a lot of BS in the air, brother. And I'm upset. Because it's a lot of people out here pretending to be men. They're not moving like men. You know, my boy just got married, you know. Went there, congratulated him. You know, he's happy, he's married. So I said, hey, let me go ahead and celebrate with my boy. You know, he just got married. So let's go ahead and get that right. Now, we have all these different problems that's on the horizon. So everybody wants to be an expert. Everybody wants to say X, Y, and Z, right? Cool. LeBron James. Do you want me to tell the whole world? My Patreons already know. But do you want me to tell the world about the IG thought? That wouldn't be cool. You and Kyle Kuzma was fighting over that chick. Well, it wasn't really fighting on Kyle Kuzma's part. But you tried to big dog him. That's why he pushed you on the court that day? For you to play D? Because you was trying to get him up out of here? But because he was hitting Jenny Buss, you couldn't do that. That was a little boy toy on the side. So you couldn't get rid of Kyle Kuzma when you tried. She stopped that. So she can get her little piece on the side. And then you gonna blow him and then go hate on the dude and say he's sleeping with this other chick. He ain't thinking about you to get him off the team. Come on, man. That's low down, bro. That's low down. That ain't how men supposed to operate. Now, I ain't want to blow your little bubble up, but there it is. No, this was back then. We just been holding on to all this stuff, man. You know, see, if you're on the Patreon, you already know. So, now we get to the next level. There's no way, right? And I told you, Terrence Howard, you keep trying to be so overly protective about yourself. We don't care, brother. You just got to put yourself. How the who was on the show, The Shot? You forgot I'm from The Shot, bro. You telling me how Lee Daniels and all them dudes are leaning all over you, grabbing you, holding your hand, leading you around the set. Now, if you're doing it for the money, you're doing it for the money. And that's just it. That's on you. And Giannis don't want to go to the Lakers. He hates LA. Y'all just don't know. He hates LA. If he go to anywhere, he'll go to New York City. He does not like California. So he would never play with LeBron James in LA. That's out. If he was going to lead the Milwaukee Bucks, it would not be to the Lakers. He doesn't like LA. I held on to that. But that's neither here nor there. Now, Now, Halle Berry, I hate to put you on blast, babe, but you got upset with my video because I wasn't kissing your ass. So your team sent that little email thing out, and I'm like, you mad because I told both sides of the story? I said that David wasn't a good guy. He wasn't a perfect guy. He's a narcissist. And that you weren't the ideal wife either, but you can't have it both ways. Like, you want it all your way. Okay. Whatever. And I like Halle Berry, but Halle Berry, why don't you tell the people the truth? You don't really like black men. You got with Wesley Snipes because it was an opportunity for you. So that's the only reason you was messing with Wesley Snipes. You never wanted to be called a black woman. You was in Miss America pageant in 1986, and they were trying to tell you, like, oh, this is the new beauty queen, the black beauty queen. But no, you ran off the black, but you never ever associated yourself with being black, ever. You used that as a marketing tool. Meanwhile, you were exposed. See, because your ex told me everything. From Eric Benet, from all these other people. They told me. You have a color fetish. Because you're a mixed girl. And you wouldn't let anybody talk about the fact you was mixed when you were coming up. This is why you cater mostly to white men or mixed guys. All the guys you date are mixed. Remember Shamba Moore or whatever? You dated him because he was mixed. And then y'all talked about your lives as being mixed blacks and white, saying, I'm mixed. You didn't claim to be black. So you only want to be black when it fits you. She's the first black actress. No, she's mixed. And that's how I looked at you, Halle Berry, when you did these things. Now, I've had 2 of your exes tell me the same thing. And it didn't work out with the mixed guys either. So you went straight white. So don't play this black woman crap with me. Alright? It ain't gonna work with me. So I'm gonna read you your rights. I'm not playing. I didn't appreciate that email, and I don't care. Like Gil saying he don't want to go through all this drama, and that's cool. I don't want to have to deal with you no more than I have to. Didn't want to deal with you this time. I didn't tell you to go get arrested for illegal gambling casino. I ain't tell you to get yourself in a federal effing indictment. That's on you. You the one got yourself sucked into a federal indictment. Not my fault. So, hey, that's on you. So, just today you saying that you want to focus on your bag and get your money, then get your money, man. Nobody here cares. Get your money. No, none of us is in your way of getting your money. Not at all. So go and get your money. Leave everybody alone, and everything should be good. We go back to doing what we're doing. Nobody was talking about your ass. Not at all. Till your ass got arrested. So you brought all this back up. Because you was all embarrassed about you getting exposed with the gambling thing. We didn't charge you with that. They did. So get on with your life and move on. Now, I don't care, dog. I don't care. It was like, they breaking the guy code. LeBron ain't my guy. Like, no. Stop acting like Drake was lying about your treatment. Like, told everybody you cheat. You a big ass cheater. But I don't care about none of that. Let's look at the I Promise school. You promise people, and not one person in your graduating class in the last 3 years have passed the math course. Why? Because we told you when you made the school that if you don't control the curriculum of the activities, the academic curriculum is not under your supervision. What do you have the school for? Jalen Rose, who has a charter school, they control the academic curriculum because they're not sponsored by the state. They're sponsored by donations. But your cheap ass just wants your name on the school, and you want to live off the hype that it's the LeBron James school and have your picture everywhere. You don't care what they doing in the school. Wasn't it supposed to be the best of the best that go to this school to give them a chance? But we haven't seen that, Brian. Why haven't we seen that? Why haven't we seen the best of the best? Why we keep seeing the same old BS come from you, man? Why we keep seeing this nonsense? Why we not seeing the real you? Why not one kid has passed the math course in over 3 years? They've all failed the math test, knowing math is one of the most important things they're going to need to know. Because the state of Ohio dictates the academic curriculum, not you. Because you made it a state school. So you don't even have to put money in it. They just riding off your name. You had a vice principal quit. You had everything going on at this school. Now, is this school a front for trafficking? We don't know. But what we do know is something fishy is going on here. And I'm not the one asking the questions. Well, me and Gil has had words back and forth because I told him what was going to happen with his ex, and I let him in on the little secret that I know. He knows what I know. So, I don't think he wants any of that information coming out. And I wouldn't want, if I was him, I wouldn't want any of that information coming out either. So, he tried to say he don't care, but he don't want that information coming out. So, I think, it's best that we just end everything and let him go his way. I go my way, because I'm telling you, it's crazy. Oh, the Bobby Brown video with Charlie Murphy. Oh, that's going down. That'll be out probably tomorrow, because I'm a little tired right now. So I got half of it already done. Like, it's pretty much 50%, or I would say 75% done. The audio part is done. I just got to put all the images and stuff in there. That's it. That don't take long at all. Why are you asking about that person? Nobody cares about that dude. Like, what do I care about him? Like, I've already addressed him on the Patreon. I've addressed him on YouTube. We are done talking about a clown. A dude who's a hanger-on and making up lies, and I don't have time to troll. So I tell the truth, I ain't got time to troll. So I don't do the troll game. I I'm old school, baby, so that's how we move. Old school people don't do. We don't get involved in crap like that. We just tell the truth. It's just it. It's easy. You see, that's why everything I say resonates, because I tell the truth. If I say you put your ass on the screen for views, because that's exactly what you did. There's you putting your ass on the screen to get views. That's what you did. I can't make that up. I can't dress it down. Saying how many times you gonna say it? I mean, that's all that need to be said. If I'd have saw that video before I ever knew anything about you, I would have never had anything to do with this situation. Ever. That's probably why they don't cam up. So they want everybody to forget that that was the person that did it. They can come with their troll. I come with facts. That's it. I mean, when you score 4 points for a season, and play 2 games out of a whole year, and you couldn't make it on a basketball court in the Dominican Republic. And people playing in their bare feet, you know what I'm saying, in flip-flops, running around like Barney Rubble. I'm like, you can't score more than 2 points for a season? Like, Jesus Christ. It's embarrassing. And I see why he do what he doing now. What's best for it? Get off here, man. I don't really want to see nobody right now, because I'm gonna be real pissed. If I run into this girl, man, I'll be really pissed tonight. Let me go ahead and go here. I hate when people put me in situations I don't like to be in. No, stay your ass in that lane. I hate when people put me in positions that I don't want to be in because I don't deserve to be in those positions. And that's where, things start to go left, and, people start to differ on opinions, and on the surface, outside the surface, the whole nine. So we need to get things corrected and put back in the proper perspective of source. Now, when I say people are not moving the same, they're not operating the same, and they are basically exposing themselves, there's a reason behind it. All of these people are moving like devils. They're moving like devils. And the people that's supposed to be riding with them is not riding with them. Everybody look at them as maggots. They don't get any respect. Nobody's holding them down. No, I'm not holding them down. Yes. The R&B game is crazy. Chris Brown has slept with all these little hoes. See, that's the thing y'all don't realize. All these dudes who claim they mad at this person, Chris Brown has slept with all of these women. You know what I'm saying? And then they ended up going to get boyfriends and coming back to get mad at Breezy. And Bow Wow was there to run interference. And he was trying to tell dude, look, man, the girl's a hoe. She was there. I was there when it happened. It's not like Breezy needed Bow Wow. Breezy would lay homeboy out. You know what I'm saying? Over the girl. Because Breezy hit this chick. She's a groupie, and dude just fell in love with a groupie. But he broke the bro code, man. You fell in love with the work. In other words, this is a groupie fan chick. You know what I'm saying? And she had a modeling / record deal, and you thought it was a win when you got her. And Breezy had her way before that. Now, he did you a little dirty, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because Breezy, kind of went back and hit it when you was with her, but you was acting reckless, talking like you was her representative, and you made a problem for her yourself. And you shouldn't have done that. And Bow Wow ran interference, you know what I'm saying? But he was just trying to keep the peace because you was tripping. Now, I'm not naming that person because that person was a good brother, you know what I'm saying? He just, his nose is all in the air, you know what I'm saying? Chick turned him out, and you're an R&B singer, and you let a basic chick turn you out. And Chris Brown had Breezy had that before and after you, like during you, he had it, and you mad at Breezy. Now you can get mad at Breezy for coming to get that again after he knew you was with it and y'all was homies. But homie, come on, it's lame. The chick is the problem in this situation. She was the problem, and you just couldn't see it. You couldn't understand it. You didn't know. You just couldn't place it, and because you couldn't see it, you ain't know what was going on, bro. And you tried to come after Breezy and blame Breezy for it, like he did you wrong, and you trying to rally everybody to go against Breezy, and that wasn't gonna happen because everybody knows the game. Nobody finna rally with you over the work. It's like, dude, she's the work, and you let all of these people get you all gassed. Like, what music career this chick got? It's just, she's the work, dog. She's in here because she wanted to screw Breezy. That was just it. And you hitting it now, be cool, you hitting it, and just hit it. Like, what are you worried about Breezy for? It's like, I don't know, man. These dudes, maybe it's a young dude thing, Guys don't worry about stuff like that. Like, not guys who are content. Let me tell you something. Would you be worried if you come in the door and you got 2 girls on your arms? Would you be worried about somebody stealing the 2 girls? If you worried about somebody stealing the 2 girls that's on your arm, then you shouldn't even have brought the 2 girls. That's how I look at it. Because if you walk in the door with 2 girls and they don't walk back out with you, they ain't worth keeping, bro. That's all I'm trying to tell. That's all I can say, man. I really want to tell y'all who it was, but that person has been a righteous dude. He ain't did nothing foul, so I won't do that. But Breezy did, it's not Breezy's fault either. So I'm trying to say, man, you fell in love with the work. You can't do that. No, Bow Wow ran perfect interference, and Bow was like, nah, bro, you tripping. Like, I saw the chick, like, she wanted him. There ain't no other way around, dog. This chick she crazy. So people gotta make their own decisions, man. And this person I'm trying to help, and they talk around thinking like I'm withholding money from them. I'm like, withholding money? Come on. Like, dude, I was working with you for free. For free. You should be paying me. Like, what the world? You want me to stop what I'm doing to take care of you? Oh, hell no. It's not gonna happen, bro. So, it's been a lot of, things that's been happening in development that we trying to work away from. because people out here crazy nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't getting it, and I don't know what it is with today's like audience and people and everybody in front of it, but it is not a good sight. It's not a good time. Yeah, they've been ganging up on me, bro, for real. So all these people bragging about views. I'm like, you bragging about views? Dog, they withhold my views. Period. They try to stop my videos from going anywhere. They don't want nobody seeing anything I'm writing. Shannon Sharp crying, Stephen A. Smith crying, everybody crying. Like, why are you crying for? Man, goofy teenagers, man. They get in the car, don't know what the hell they doing. If I wasn't so alert, I had to blow my horn at this dumb bastard. He's about to run right out in the street because he think it's late. Ain't nobody out here. From my crib, nobody's really out at this time. I'm the only night owl of the neighborhood. So these young kids trying to run around here flying, coming out to my damn neighborhood. Didn't even use a signal, didn't look to see another car or anything. I'm standing right there, blowing the horn at this dumbass. No, yeah, man. It's like some of these crazy NFL players, man. He was so happy he about to get some. That he down there about to wreck, pulling out. Because he don't know what the hell he doing. Well, that was his fault, hanging out with Youngberg. I'm like, you hanging out with Youngberg? Who the hell hangs out with him? Get the hell away from him. No, man, he got all the holes. I'm like, Nick, get away from Youngberg. You don't want to hang with him, dog. You wake up somewhere with your pants off and your butt hurt. Get away from Youngberg, dog. Yeah, I got the Southern District of New York mad at me because of my take on the Diddy videos. Are we really doing that now? Oh, yes, sir. So now that we got that addressed, I'm done with it. And y'all have a beautiful night.